Let's understand a complete AWS architecture in 60 seconds. User types the URL. That request will first come into AWS Route 53. This is the DNS service of AWS. Your domain name will be resolved here. That request will land into CloudFront. And CloudFront will serve your front-end code like Next.js application, React application. And CloudFront will get all the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, the build asset of your application from an S3 bucket. Now user clicks something, your front-end has to call the backend. And all the backend call will be going through this API gateway. And on the API gateway layer, you will handle authentication, rate limiting, all those fancy stuff. An API gateway will forward that request to your backend. We are calling it the compute layer. And for compute, you have multiple options. If you want to go with serverless, you are having Lambda. If you want a simple VM, you can go with EC2. If you want container, Docker, Kubernetes, you can go with ECS, EKS. Now for database, if you want relational database, you can go with RDS, Postgres, MySQL, everything is supported here. If you want NoSQL, you can go with DynamoDB. Now in your application, if the user is uploading files, images, PDFs, you can store those in another S3 bucket, or you can use the same S3 bucket, and you can serve those assets back through CDN if you want caching or directly. Now inside your backend, there can be many long running processes. Let's say you want to process a file, you want to send a notification, send an email. To handle all those asynchronous things, asynchronous means it's not necessary that will happen immediately, right? You are having another service called SQS. It's a messaging service, queue service, and you can have many other Lambda workers that will just pick up those messages and process things. And you will be using AWS CloudWatch to monitor all these things. And to handle permission, let's say this Lambda function wants to talk to this DynamoDB database. You will be using a service called IAM, Identity Access Management. So this is the entire architecture of a typical application. If you want this diagram with a step-by-step process, you can just comment AWS and I will DM that to you.